Today is, what, February, is it the 24th? February 24th, 2012. And it is chemo day number 3. So, Mom, how are you?
I'm doing okay at the moment. Second treatment, the second treatment.
After last time?
Yes. After the last time wasn't as bad as after the first time. Thank goodness. I got my new last shot cut in half, which helped with the back pain, helped with all the mouth issues as well. So that was a big blessing. I still was very, very tired, especially the Monday after when I got that shot. I was really tired that day, more tired than I'd ever been. But it got better gradually each day, and I still didn't work a full day in the last 3 weeks. Haven't yet since I started chemo, but as I said before, my boss and co-workers are more than willing. They want me to go home. They want me to get rest. They just tell me they want me to get better. So that relieves a whole lot of stress, knowing that whenever I need to leave, I can just leave. So that first week I didn't work a lot, but as I said, the mouth issue was not as bad, although I still had some issues with my mouth, and the back pain was minimal. Tylenol took care of it, so that was a real good thing.
And as the weeks went on, even this week you worked later.
Yes, each week I worked later than the week before, so that gave me a lot of it, made me feel better, that in itself, knowing that each week I did better, and makes me much more hopeful for each time I have a treatment, knowing that the bad part doesn't last forever. And
by the time the next one comes around, you're feeling pretty good.
Yes, actually the few days up, like last Wednesday and yesterday, Thursday, other than being tired, I felt really pretty good. All things considered. There's a bunch of minor things that I can live with, but then of course the hairless head, but you know, that in itself has benefits. I can sleep later in the morning. I don't have to deal with getting my hair ready.
Save money on shampoo.
Exactly, and haircuts
and color.
And so yeah, and it'll grow back sometime, and supposedly it'll grow back curly. I won't know how to act with curly hair, never having had curly hair ever in my life. So I'll probably just get used to the curly hair and it'll go straight, but oh well.
So I noticed you were touching on your head today. You kept touching your head.
Yeah, and today it's taken me this long to realize I used to twirl my hair, and I can't do that anymore. So I find myself doing this all the time, and today I finally realized I'm doing this because I can't twirl my hair. It used to be, I used to always do that, and so I'm figuring that's why I'm always fooling with my head. Make up for not being able to twirl all that hair.
That's funny.
Yeah, it is. But anyway.
So, last week was my birthday. I
had a fabulous birthday.
What was so fabulous?
The whole thing.
Starting with?
Well, the first thing that happened was that Mandy came on Thursday night.
Last Thursday,
the day before my birthday. She came, and she stayed until Monday morning. She teaches on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, so she had to get back for Tuesday. She left on Thursday, on the 16th, and right after her classes were over, and caught a plane. She didn't get here until like 11:30 at night, but that's okay. And then Friday was my birthday. We had a nice day, just her and I, and then later in the afternoon, Laura and Chris came over, and they took me out to dinner to the Melting Pot, which was, I'd never been there, always wanted to go there.
What kind of place is it?
It surprised me. It's a fondue place, and it was just a really cool experience. And I don't know if the restaurant was the best part or just being with my 3 kids. It was a great birthday, and the restaurant was cool. We had cheese, and it was neat because this table had 2 fondue pots on it. And the first course was cheese, and Laura and Chris had one kind of cheese, and Mandy and I had another, so we could share back and forth. And we dipped bread and veggies, and what else did we dip in the cheese?
Apples.
Apples, yes. And then we had salads, and then we had the main course, and we all had the same thing. We had pots. Well, I don't remember what kind of cooking we did with that.
Oh, the coco vin.
We had coco vin in the cooking pots, and we had lobster and chicken and a couple of different cuts of beef. Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And some shrimp.
Oh, shrimp. Yeah. It was, and we would cook that in there, and that was so good. So good. And then after that, we had the dessert course, which was chocolate fondue, and Laura and Chris had chocolate with peanut butter in it.
It tastes like peanut butter and jelly chocolate.
And then Mandy and I had turtle. It was chocolate and caramel and pecans.
And they lit it on fire.
Oh, yeah, they lit it on fire. And we had fruit. We had strawberries and bananas. We had brownies, cheesecake, red velvet cake, and little Rice Krispie treats that we dipped in the chocolate.
Marshmallows.
Oh, and marshmallows.
Everything.
It was so good. It was so good. It was beyond great. It was just a wonderful evening, and I enjoyed every minute of it. And I was glad that I could be with all my kids on my birthday. I haven't had that in, I don't know how long.
I don't know.
Yeah. So it was really cool, and I enjoyed it all. It was great.
And it was a surprise. Oh, you said that.
It was a surprise to go to the Melting Pot. I was hoping that that's where we were going. But I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to disappoint everybody if they had decided on a different place. Because wherever would have been fine, because I would have been with my kids. So that's why I didn't want to say that, because I didn't want to disappoint. But I was thrilled with the place. So that birthday day was great. Then the next day, Mandy and I started planning our Hawaii trip. And
I came over.
And Laura came over and spent the day with us. And one of Mandy's friends from high school came and visited, who we hadn't seen in a while. They came to our house, to my house. And Laura spent the entire day with us, which was really good. That was just a really nice day. And then on Sunday, Mandy and I worked some more on our trip. And another friend of Mandy's came to visit, and we just hung out here, which made it better for me, because if I got tired I could go lay down. And Mandy told her friends if they wanted to see her they needed to come here, because she was coming to see me, and it worked out great. And then Monday, reluctantly, I took her to the airport in the morning. It was nice because it was President's Day. There was no traffic, and mornings are best for me, so took her to the airport, and she made it home safely. But as I said, reluctantly, I wished I could have had her stay longer, but I understood. And I appreciated that she came for this short time. But so on the weekend I had 2 days with my girls. Laura was here on Saturday, so, and I think they had a good time together as well. So it was a nice birthday weekend. I enjoyed it very much. So, and then this last week was pretty good. I got more rest and felt pretty good. Now I'm on the downhill slide again, but that'll get better. And after this time next week, I'll say I'm 3/4 of the way done, because I still have to get through this hard week ahead. And then I'll be 3/4 of the way done and just have one more treatment and then move on to the radiation. So.
And this time you decided you're not going to work on the Monday.
Yeah, I'm going to take Monday off,
shot.
because after the last treatment, that Monday was so rough. Decided I'm going to just work on all weekend, getting more rest than I have in the past, the weekend of my treatment, and hopefully that will help me for the rest. Just get more rest will help me as I move on through this week.
So today, when you had chemo,
when I was at chemo,
you had company.
I had company. My friend Erin was there. She's a real good friend of my niece Krista's, and I knew I've talked to her on the phone several times and talked to Krista about her. She has breast cancer as well, and we go to the same doctor, obviously, and her treatments are every 2 weeks, where mine are every 3 weeks. So today would be my only time, and I knew that she was coming today, so I was looking forward to. And I moved I was already there, had been there for a while when she came, so I moved over so I could sit by her, and we had a nice long visit for an hour or more before I finished my treatment. She still had a little more time to go. Hers aren't as long as mine, and so I really enjoyed that, spending time with her and getting more caught up on her and her treatments and stuff. So,
and she's doing good.
She's doing really good, and it made the time go by more fast. The time just sitting there plugged into the IV made that go much faster. Her husband was there, and it was nice. I enjoyed it. I was glad I could at least spend one of my treatment days with her, so glad it worked that way.
That's cool.
It was.
So what is next? Monday you have the shot.
Monday I go for the shot, and then I'm coming home and resting all day, and then I see the doctor again on the 14th of March, and then I have hopefully my next treatment will be on the 16th of March, and that will be it.
For chemo.
And then on the 26th of March I go to the radiation doctor to hopefully get set up on the radiation and get going on that as soon as possible. The sooner I get that going, the sooner it'll be over, and I'll have more time to rest, recover before Mandy and I go to Hawaii.
And the radiation is how long when you have it?
6.5 weeks. I go every day, Monday through Friday, and for 6.5 weeks, 33 treatments, and have really no idea what that's going to be like, although I've been told by several doctors that it's tiring, so I already know about that, so we'll just see how tiring it is, but whatever, I'll just deal with it.
And then at the end of all of it is Hawaii.
The big payoff. Hawaii.
How long till you go?
98 days from today.
Woohoo.
To be exact.
But you're not counting.
No. Not at all.
It's nice to have something to look forward to, huh?
It is so nice to have something to look forward to. And then on the days when I feel really bad, I think, oh, I'm going to Hawaii, and it just takes my mind off of all of how I'm feeling, and I start thinking about that and all the cool things we're going to do, although we don't have everything totally planned. But yeah, so it's a huge diversion, and I'm really glad that Mandy wants to do this with me. makes me feel really good that my daughter still wants to do stuff with her mother.
Whatever.
Anyway, that's pretty much where things are right now. It'll be day-to-day this week, but
You
that's
kind of
how-
know what to expect because you've...
yes, I do, and I'm trying to get a little ahead of the game, like on the mouth stuff. I have the mouthwash, and I'll start using it pretty quick to get it before it gets real bad, which is what I did the last time.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, glad you're doing well now, right now, and it's
So
at least
am I.
chemo's almost over.
Yes, and Laura and Chris came tonight, and Chris made a great comfort food dinner of grilled cheese sandwiches and tomato soup, which was great. I enjoyed it. Laura made a great salad,
Neat.
and we just, nice to have them come and spend time with us. I appreciate it.
Hey, Chris, say hi.
Hi.
So
Cool.
I'm so lucky to have them. Appreciate them all the time.
Cool. Well, see you in 3 weeks.
Okey-doke.